Yesterday, I walked on the soft, billowy surface of the moon. Oh, no, I wasn't by myself. I was with my crew, and we were actually looking for a coffee, and we didn't find one. Okay, right now you're probably thinking, this is totally ridiculous. And I'll say, you're absolutely right. Because what I'm talking about is actually a scene from improv comedy. A while ago, I decided to study the art of improv, and I did it at work. I gathered colleagues around, and we did a weekly lunch and laugh session. And together we studied improv. And you know what? Let's not be fancy. This stuff isn't really that complicated. It's a series of games and rules, but the rules are extremely important. And they go like this. Number one, say yes and. No matter what comes at you, always say yes and keep building it to make it bigger and better. Number two, listen and stay present. Don't think ahead, stay in the present so that you're change ready and you can create with your team around you. Number three, be of service. And this sounds weird, but actually don't try to be funny and don't try to be a star. Serve the others so that they shine and hope and believe that they will do the same for you. And together, you will create that magic. And then lastly, fail fast and fail well. Pick yourself up, pivot, and just keep going. So back to those colleagues coming together on lunch. What we did really was get together during lunch to play. And this group of goof-offs became a really cohesive team and an unexpected source of cohesion and creativity and inspiration. Of course, it was full of laughs, but it actually helped us to become our best selves as leaders of people and leaders of our business. Because really to be a leader means to be doing improvisation every single day. And I realized that those rules of improv were just as relevant in the boardroom as they were in comedy. Because improv and leadership is never really done or finished. You're always evolving and learning from your mistakes. And so now here we are in 2020 at home in the middle of a pandemic. And I realized that those rules of comedy are just, again, such an inspiration for me as a leader during this time for my team and the community around me. So let's apply those rules in a COVID environment. So rule number one, say yes and. Say yes to the constraints that you're facing and invent and create something new for your business, for your family and your community, something that you've never tried before. Number two, listen and be present, whether that's with your teams over Zoom like this, or with the people in your kitchen as you go for your third snack of the day. Listen to their concerns and be there for them. Number three, be of service. What are you doing to help the others around you to be their best selves so they can cope with the stresses of this time? And lastly, fail fast and fail well. Maybe technology isn't your friend or working from home is causing you some constraints. Just keep going. You're gonna be fine. And while we're at it, don't forget to laugh a little, especially at this homemade haircut you've got. It's going to be okay. And remember that in a pandemic, improv comedy is in fact the best medicine. Thank you very much.